Ember Ring. You may need that for the upcoming boss battle, but I kind of just, for the most, I just kind of just stay away from those. I don't really think that they're necessary.
Hurry up!
If you find that you're having trouble, like if you're not able to max your Crystarium by that time, then you may want to just do that for yourself. I think the Crystarium expands after this battle, so I think as long as you're not skipping battles, you should be able to max everyone's Crystarium. Occasionally, well, in these early chapters, later on you're definitely gonna have to go back and grind if you want to max the Crystarium to face the bosses. But for this one, definitely not max anything. Just have to fight the power enemies that come your way. It should be fine. Since Hope's not in the party, I'm not gonna worry about that. By the time you get the everything ready. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with these paradigms. Actually, no, I'm gonna delete this one. Try disaster I'll keep, this one I'll keep. Okay. And we should be ready for this.
What do you suppose that is?
Did I save? Please go back. On the 1% chance that I actually die. Okay, so personally, for me, that's enough. Lightning, yeah, we should be good.
What is that?
Pulse armament.
And that's bad for us, isn't it?
You have eyes, don't you?
Okay, so always start off with Libra. So this is Dreadnought. Dreadnought is a little difficult, I guess, to deal with, just because he halves physical and magical damage, so no matter what you're doing, it's going to be half. But as long as you stagger him, and you hit him up with D Protect and D Shell, you should be fine. So what I'm going to do first is just quickly throw some buffs onto everyone. Abilities on Sazh, Braves on Lightning, and Faith on then I'm going to switch over to a paradigm that can heal debuffs. And so when you debuff him, he's going to use a move called Steam Clean. And so you kind of have like a little bit of time to quickly break that stagger, and then you'll have to go back in again. Steam Clean also gets rid of all those debuffs, so if you don't stagger him by the time he's done, you probably won't.
Change it gear.
Which we're here. I wish we had launch. I think we have launch yet.
Change in the play. I thought we were goners. You alright?
I think so. Incoming.
Same strategy here. Just go right in. and you want to get those buffs right away. He's gonna hit a little harder, and so you just want to make sure that you get those buffs on you. And when he hits you, it's gonna be a little more like devastating, and it's gonna like delay your attacks. So you definitely want to make sure that when you're buffing up your characters, that you're getting village on onto everyone. Try disaster. Alright, Wrecking Ball's a little deadly, but as long as you Alright, we're gonna right back into try disaster.
Follow the old guy's lead.
My bad. Yeah. Alright, now you want to go back to Smart Bomb, put the G-Shell on him. Get another round going. Then we're going to switch into Relentless Assault. So pretty straightforward battle. As long as you just keep your buffs up and keep him debuffed, you shouldn't have too much of a problem. On his second form, just watch out for the Wrecking Ball attack. But other than that, you should be fine. So yeah, I was right. Your Crystarium does expand mid-chapter, which is strange. That doesn't usually happen.
Pulse is crawling with things like that, isn't it?
Got me. Not even the Corps has access to intel on Pulse. Soldiers in the field fight blind.
Yeah, I noticed that. But don't you need to know exactly what you're up against?
Target's a target.
You like to keep it simple, don't you?
I stick to my goal.
As long as you have a goal, you can fight?
You can stay alive.
You can stay alive. I love that line. Okay, so finally, this is what I was looking forward to. You can upgrade your weapons. So in this game, since you won't really be buying any weapons, you'll be finding all of your weapons. You want to make sure that you, at a certain point, you'll stop finding weapons and you'll just be like, oh, well, why is this happening? Like, how come these weapons are getting any stronger? It's because you have to start upgrading your weapons. So I'll save upgrading weapons until the next bit that I do after we watch this next cutscene. But what you want to do, you can only do it at saves points anyway. So there's two things you need to know when you are upgrading weapons. You need to increase their level, and then once they hit a certain level, you have to use a special item to like unlock the weapon, the next like grade weapon. So there are 3 weapon tiers. The 3rd tier weapon is the same no matter which, no matter what the lower 2 weapons were. They just get different like auto abilities depending on what the lower weapons were. But for example, like Lightning's final weapon is Omega weapon, and no matter which gunblade you start off like customizing, they'll alter into Omega weapon. It's just a matter of which auto abilities they have. And so for upgrading weapons, if you start with biological materials, it'll increase the percentage in which the weapons gain experience. So if you start with the biological weapon, like for example Wicked Fang, you'll increase the experience. It'll go up to point 25, I think. If you use 10, yeah. So it goes up by 50%, and then you do it again, it'll go up by 75%, and then you do it again, and it'll go up by 100, and then 200%. So after you finish with the biological weapons, you can switch to the mechanical weapons like Digital Circuit and whatnot. Credit chip, you just use for money. That's not really a thing. So yeah, this right here, the Milorite, that's like a tier like unlocking material. So once you max out the weapons, and I think for the first tier they go up to 25. I'm probably wrong, so don't quote me on that. Yeah, so once you get it to the max level, it'll turn to a star. So Blaze Fire Saber star, and then you'll be able to use like a weapon. I think for the starter weapons you need Pervo Strike. Cool. So for this walkthrough, I'll be upgrading everyone's original weapons. So Blaze Fire Saber, Vega 42s, Wild Bear, Airwing, Clitty, and whatnot. Binding Rod and whatnot. So I'll be upgrading everyone's beginner weapons. And you can do the same thing with accessories as well. You might find like you might need a little extra like hit points when you're dealing with the super bosses, and so you might want to just upgrade like some of their accessories and get like higher things. Okay, so there's another shop we get a little bit later, but for now you get Lenore's Garage. Lenore's Garage sells mechanical items. So mechanical items offer a bunch of experience. Like on the regular, they offer, for example, they'll offer like 1,000 experience. And once you use those biological items and get like the percentages of experience you get back up, once you use these, you'll level up relatively quickly. So yeah, I'll probably stop upgrading weapons. Let's just watch this cutscene really quickly, and then I'll come back and upgrade weapon. Did I save? Let me just check. I don't remember what I did. I don't remember. I'll just save again. Whatever.